Yeah.
Hello. So this is a Mixeroo, and this is my friend Laurel. um, yeah, this is a Mixeroo class. We're gonna do another Tabata. This is a shorty, so you can get a quick workout in. We're gonna do 10 exercises 3 times. I have them all laid out. As always, if you need to modify anything along the way, you know best. So listen to your body. And if you have any questions, follow up with an email, please. Laurel said her neck is a little wonky. My back is a little wonky. I mean, wonky is the normal at this point in life. So we're just going to listen to our bodies too. Okay. So I might change things or we might do things a little bit differently from one another along the way. All right. That's it. We're going to do a little warm up first. And then that's it. Okay. Okay. Laurel's not wearing shoes. I'm wearing shoes. No reason. Laurel, is your ringer off? My ringer's off.
It's on vibrate.
Okay, good. Okay. So I'm just gonna move the hips a little side to side. I haven't done much of a warm up today. I actually did walk home from dropping my car off.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was actually
Annabelle and I bike to school.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels good. I like these cool / warm-ish mornings. Okay, I'm going to keep my feet wide and I'm going to come down towards the floor. I'm going to soften my knees and I'm just going to hang forward. If you feel more comfortable keeping your arms on a chair or a desk or a bed or something else, if hanging forward is a little too aggressive, you can make that change. I'm going to soften my right knee and straighten my left and then lean my hips to the left. And then come back to the center, soften the left knee, straighten the right, and then lean the hips over to the right. And then one more each way. So this becomes like an inner thigh stretch. And then back to the center, soften the knees, push down through the feet, roll it up. And then feet maybe a little bit wider than the hips. We'll do a little twist, so arms can come out nice and wide. I'm gonna do palms like this, fingertips up, shoulders down, and we can rotate, twist to the right, look at your backhand. And then inhale, center, twist left. Inhale, center, one more each way. Other side. Exhale. And then we'll come down, right arm down, left arm up, and you can stretch up and sort of down at the same time. Look down at your bottom hand, and then come back up, and we'll go to the other side. Right arm up, left arm down, and one more each way. And other side. And then back to the center. Legs can come together. We can just lift the heels and then lower the heels. We'll just do this 10 times to warm up the feet a little bit more. 10, 9. So we have some squats. We're going to do some split squats, a modified plank knee lift thing, a wide arm, wide elbow push-up, a side plank, modified first, and then two other variations. A little bit of extension work for the back. And then, did you bring your imaginary jump rope?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're gonna do that. So I'm so glad you did. I didn't even, it's like she
Right here,
read my
right
mind. Yeah, yeah. And then zombie kicks in the last. So, and we'll go through that 3 times. So the weights are here. So for the second time we go through this, you know what I'm going to do just to be predictive, that you may do the same thing as me. So I'm going to put this on your side, just because we only have 10 seconds to make choices.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really the only weight I'm going to use. but we can change our minds. Okay, so we're just gonna do some regular warm-up squat situations. Her name is Donna.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
She's a little rigid, but I'm okay with her.
Exercise.
Okay, so here it is. It's a squat at the top, left knee up, and then the right after that. And then up, okay? One leg at a time. So this is a good check-in for you to have a peek at your knees. When you squat, see if your knees are tracking with like the middle of the foot. And like you're sending your hips back, like there's a chair behind you.
Rest.
Okay. Next, we have split squats. I'm gonna come closer to a wall. You don't have to. Left foot forward, right foot back.
Exercise.
Lift your back heel. The knee comes towards the ground and then back up. That's it. Down and up. Down. And again, you're trying to get your left knee right over your left foot. And instead of leaning forward with your upper body, up and down. You don't have to come all the way to the ground, by the way. Even a limited range of motion is still really valuable.
Rest.
Good. And then we switch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Back heel lifts when we begin. Nice lifted chest.
Exercise.
And we exercise. So my other business idea, Laurel, is to make a Tabata app where you actually say interesting things and fun things. Like, let's go get them, kids. Or like, who's ready for a little fun?
That's like the Waze voices.
Yes.
Remember the eclipse? We were trying to get out of Brevard and it was gridlock.
Yeah.
And the only thing that saved us was the funny Waze voices.
Oh my gosh.
It was directing us.
And you were like, we're gonna make it. Okay, so we're coming to our hands and knees. You can face whatever direction you want, Laurel. It's knees up, knees down. Knees up, knees down. Try to send the shoulders away from the ears. Keep going. A little bit of a scoopy spine. Just for fun, try it slightly around it and see if you feel your abdominals a little bit more.
Rest.
Good. And then come all the way down. So now we have our wide elbow push-up. I'm going to do mine modified first. Knees down is what I choose.
Exercise.
Okay, so push-ups, you can do them against the wall. You can keep your hands right on the edge of a counter. You come down with your knees down. You keep your knees directly under your hips. There's so many ways to do an exciting push-up. Almost there.
Rest.
Nice, wide elbow push-up. Okay, so side plank. Ready? You scoot back just a little. I'll start this way. Bottom knee down.
Exercise.
Top leg out. Top arm up. So the first one, I'm going to start here. We're going to do this 2 more times. You can always come back to this one in the future. We're going to do more fancy things in the future. Even though the knee is down, I really like still how the bottom hip is still working. You're trying to find a nice long spine here. Try not to be droopy in the midsection.
Rest.
Rest. And then other side. Okay, so knee down again. And P.S. if this...
Exercise.
Yeah. For those of you with sore or tender wrists, holding on to a larger weight, like an 8 or a 10, so you can grasp it, take some pressure of the wrist. You can try that. Pull your head back a little bit, and then hips forward a teeny bit.
Rest.
Okay, now we're coming onto our bellies, like these, arms wide.
Exercise.
Press your pelvis down And we're gonna lift and lower. Is this okay for your back, Laurel?
I think so.
Yeah, so for me, I think pubic bone down. And when you lift your head and your chest, think lengthen forward instead of letting all the energy dump into the low back. That's it.
Rest.
Okay.
Imaginary jump rope.
Okay. Mine, I always hang mine here. Ready?
Exercise.
I just, I should put this on my resume. I think I'm sort of exceptionally good at imaginary jump roping. I don't mean to brag, but
Just all those years of improv.
I'm just really good at it, yeah. I actually haven't used a real jump rope in a long time now that I think about it.
Rest.
Okay, and the last little one is zombie kicks. Looks like that. Okay?
Exercise.
So I'm reaching out towards my toes. Even just a thigh tap is exciting, if that's a better range of motion for you. I think this is good because it kind of stretches the leg out a little bit along the leg.
I needed this on my left leg.
Yeah. And it brings the heart rate up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do this all again. The next time we do squats with the knee up, I'm gonna grab a weight.
Rest.
Ready? Grab your 5. So we're gonna switch hands. Start with your weight in your right hand and come up like this. We're gonna lift the left
Exercise.
left knee. So sit back, left knee, right arm. That's it. And now switch. Sit back, right knee, left arm. Sit back, left and right. And right and left. And up. And up. And up.
Rest.
Okay, so for the next bit, if you want to hold on with your left hand, we'll step the left leg forward and the right leg back. I am not going to.
Exercise.
Lift your back heel, straight up and down. There's something about this exercise that is really hard for me and that I correlate to aggravating my back. So it's taken me a while to figure it out, but I just have to work on mobility and leaving the weight out for a while. Even though I often feel like I can do it.
When you squat down, there's a pelvis tilt there.
It is. I think
Yeah,
that's
I can
probably
feel that.
maybe what it is. That's interesting. Yeah, that's probably part of it. Lift your back heel.
Exercise.
Down and up. Down and up. Okay, that's exciting.
Rest.
Okay, knee lift. We're coming back to that modified plank knee lift. Hands under shoulders, knees under hip, toes forward.
Exercise.
A little bit of a scoopy belly. You're welcome to stay neutral in your spine. I tend to feel the abdominals being able to participate a little more when I'm not so tucked, but almost like a slight cat spine.
Rest.
Whew, okay. Modified push-ups. I'm gonna keep my knees down again.
Me too.
Okay.
Exercise.
Exercise. Okay, Donna. Like you haven't said it so many times already. See? At least you can come up with a different word. Go get it.
Or something encouraging.
Yeah, like,
Just
looking
like,
good.
come on.
Looking good. Look at you, sister. this 5 more times. Woo. Okay.
Rest.
Modified at first side plank. I'm gonna come onto my right side. I'm gonna keep the knee down
Exercise.
and make a quick decision. If this feels okay, I can straighten that bottom leg. If not, you just keep the knee down. Okay, so it's definitely a little bit more exciting. Try to keep the head in line with the spine. Belly button is in, energy through the back and the front of the body.
Rest.
Okay. Side 2. How you doing, Laurel?
I'm not gonna do that on this side because of my wrist.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna leave that.
Exercise.
Yep.
Which wrist?
A right wrist.
Your right wrist, which is that one?
Yep.
Got you. You want to decrease the pressure?
Right. Yep.
Okay. Is that wrist finicky?
So it's a wrist elbow thing,
Okay.
and I think it was initially a bike injury,
Okay.
and
Rest.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're coming back to this one. So we may shift this just a little bit, arms wide.
Exercise.
Last time we just lift the head and the chest. This time, if you want to keep your upper body where it is, and just move the arms. And if that's not your favorite, go back and do what we just did. But guess what? If you don't like that either, how about something else? You know what I'm saying? Again, I like to kind of press the pubic bone down. That helps me to not dump all the weight into the low back. And yes, breathing is lovely.
Rest.
Okay. Guess what? It's jump rope time.
Exercise.
Okay. So, since we've had the work done, there's a lot of grass seed out there. And now the cool thing is all the rats that live in the compost in the chicken place next door come and eat it.
oh,
And I can watch them having a
I thought
party.
it might be the birds, but no, it's the
No,
rats.
it's the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really
Seed
big
bite.
and really gross.
Rest.
Okay, zombie. Zombie.
Exercise.
Okay. So there's one more set after this. We may make another set of choices. You can follow along or do your own thing. Yeah, there was like 4 of them out during the day.
Oh my gosh.
The other day. So gross.
Rest.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause this for a second.
Workout pause.
One quick sip during, I just really wanted to drink of water. Okay, so I'm gonna basically do all the same stuff. I'm gonna keep the weight for the squat. And I'm going to do slightly different for that knee, modified plank knee lift thing. Nothing big. Okay, ready, Laura?
Ready?
Resuming your Tabata workout.
She says Tabata. I don't know if that's right.
Another reason why we need you.
Yes.
Exercise.
Okay, sit back.
Rest.
Nice. Another split squat set. Keep the weight. Don't keep the weight.
Do I keep it in my right hand if my right foot's forward?
Want to do it in the left now.
Okay.
Right foot forward, left foot back.
Exercise.
Lift your back heel. I think last time you did same side. I can't remember. Either one. You can hang on to a weight either with both hands or one. I kind of like opposite hand from opposite leg. But having said that, there's no like rule there. Doesn't have to be that way.
Feels a little more balanced.
It does, I agree.
Rest.
Okay. Stand tall to begin. Relax the shoulders. Lift the back.
Exercise.
Lift the back heel. Try to keep that upper body nice and upright as you move. And just to be repeat it. Think up and down, not forward and back.
Rest.
Okay. Modified plank knee lift. So I'm going to add a little bit of rotation here, and I'll show you how that goes. Toes forward.
Exercise.
Scoopy belly, knees lift. Right knee tap. Left knee tap. Take a break whenever you need. My quads are yelling. Are yours?
Uh-huh.
5.
Rest.
Okay. Modified push-up.
Exercise.
Try and scoop the belly in. Push through the palms and draw the abdominals in. I always kind of like exhale on the way up, just because it helps me to get help from the belly. Almost there. One more, Stacey.
Rest.
Those jerks. Okay, side plank. So right arm down. I'm going to start with the knee down on this side. But I'm going to add a leg left.
Rest.
Side 2.
Exercise.
Ooh, this side is a lot harder. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yikes. Wow. Yeah, so if you just got to your harder side, or if it was the other one, you know, we just have to be patient with that. That's normal. Good to notice. Wow.
Rest.
Yikers. Okay, on the belly. I'll do it this way so we have more space. So for this one, let's do arms back with the palms down. And
Exercise.
you can lift your head and lift your arms and kind of look forward and lower down. And again, pressure down a bit with the pubic bone. You don't have to come up very high for this to be very valuable. So even just a teeny lift is going to stimulate the muscles up through the upper spine to try to keep you from dumping all the weight into the low back.
Rest.
Okay. We're getting close here, girlfriend. All right. Okay. Grab that magical jump rope. You go on that side this time, just to be crazy.
Exercise.
Here we go. You can join me whenever you want on Fridays.
Yay! I normally ride.
Me too. Okay.
Um,
But if you ever take a break.
okay. If it's raining.
If it's raining.
Don't ride.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to pray for rain, but you know.
Well, and today the girl I ride with couldn't
Yes.
come.
Okay,
And I
gotcha.
said, well, what are we doing next?
Zombie cakes.
I said, well, that's fine because I really need to be packing for the weekend and cooking and stuff. But instead I'm hanging out with you.
Exercise.
I think I made the right choice.
You made exactly the right choice. Where are you going?
Owen has that bike race.
Right.
Going
Where is
down
that?
Elizabethtown, North Carolina.
Where's that?
It's like near Fayetteville, sort of.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Past
so
Fayetteville.
4 hours?
It's like 5 hours.
5 hours, okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh gosh, the power of shoving things in a bag and saying, come on, let's go. Is the whole family going?
no,
Okay.
it's just too
Too
many
much.
hours for everybody.
Yes.
Okay, here's where Donna earns her keep. That's her clapping.
Done. Great workout. You spent 20 minutes 32 seconds exercising.
You're awesome. It says it backwards there, but
Great work.
you are. We're gonna do just a quick stretch. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna do wide legs here. I'm gonna reach out with my left hand and stretch over with the right. And then come over to the other side. And one more each way. And other side. And then down, and I'm going to bend the knees. And I'm going to cross. Oof. How's your neck?
It's okay.
Yeah?
It's not 100%.
Yeah. What is?
What is really?
What is? I mean, you know.
That's right. How's your back?
It's okay. Moving doesn't usually make it mad.
Mm-hmm.
My back is the worst in the morning. It's flat, it's rounding. Rounding my lumbar spine just feels pretty wrong in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's annoying. I'm gonna try acupuncture actually in a little bit. I did some dry needling and that was really good.
Oh, good.
We can
Mhm.
switch. So anyway, I don't know. It would be interesting if it was just muscular. I really don't think it is
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
at this point. But yeah, the morning is kind of the worst. My back always feels good if I decide to take Advil.
Sure. Well,
But I don't take it very often unless I feel like I need to.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to come onto my hands and knees and then come up into a down dog stretch. We can kind of bend one knee, lower the opposite heel, and switch. And then we can reach down with both heels, let the head hang, let the shoulders release a little bit. And I'm going to walk my hands back towards my feet. Forward fold, maybe hands to elbows. And then I'm releasing those arms, softening the knees, pushing down through the feet, and then slowly rebuilding. Finding lightness along the way. Maybe ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Maybe a little half circle. Crack, crack, crack. And then we can stand tall, put the head right on top of the spine. Take a deep breath for good look. We did it, Laurel. I will say we did it, you guys. Have an awesome day, night, afternoon, wherever you are.